Free State Police have launched a search for 19-year-old Kamogelo Baukudi, a grade 11 learner from the Marti Du Plessis School at Fichadtpark in Bloemfontein. The learner was allegedly kidnapped by two men who were impersonating the police earlier today. SABC News Reporter Aphumelele Mdlalane is covering the story and gives us a live update this moment. Aphumelele, so talk to us about how the search is going and tell us more. What more details do we have about the story?
Well, what we do know right now is that the search has been activated. It continues since the reports of the missing of Kamogelo Baukudi. You must remember this happened yesterday around 11:55, as we do know now from the police. They say that the usual driver came to the school to fetch Kamogelo, and on their way, of course, back home, that's when they met a Toyota Hilux and two males, one with a uniform, police uniform, and one with a private clothes. And the vehicle, of course, had blue lights. It stopped them, saying that they are suspecting the car, or rather the vehicle that they were driving on, had drugs, and then said that they are police officers and they want to separate them. They also took both their phones, and that's when now Kamogelo went to the vehicle of the purported, of course, police, while the driver was instructed that should drive to the Parkweg police station, and them saying that they will be following behind of this driver of Kamogelo, and to some extent whereby now the driver said that a truck came between them, and that's the last time he saw the vehicle of the one that had Kamogelo, and was then rushed to the police station where he reported the matter, and saying that what he could remember is that one was speaking Sesotho fluently. And upon the search, of course, we do understand that the two cell phones were found not far from where the incident occurred. But with me right now, I'm joined by the spokesperson of the Department of Education, Howard Ndaba, in the province. Thank you so much, Say. Let's talk about now this incident that has occurred. What is the update that you are having as the school?
Firstly, I think I need to indicate that we are very shocked and deeply concerned about the disappearance and the kidnapping of this learner. We are really calling on all the people who might know this to come forward to report this case, to help us to get this learner. What obviously we learned about this thing around 8 o'clock yesterday in the morning. We were called by the police because we were under the impression that the learner is at home, but around 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, we were called by the police that the learner has disappeared. We have since interacted with the parents to make sure that we help the police, we help everyone to make sure that we get the learner who is our learner, who is our grade 11 learners. Today we have issued an invitation to the parents. We will be having a prayer session at the school at around 6 o'clock to make sure that we pray and make sure we bring back these learners. We have also issued a psychosocial support to our learners who might need that support, also to our teachers, and we're hoping that in due course we'll get this learner and his whereabouts.
The information that you've gathered about this learner in terms of his character, how the person that he is or he was he a person who liked friends? Any possibilities that he might be at the friend's place or something like that?
Well, we thought it's like a normal learner, with a normal learner, a learner who was always at school, but we did not see this coming. But what we are appealing to the parents, I think we need to be not only in the school, in the entire school where there's transport fetching learners to and fro to home, that you need to be extra vigilant, because as we can see, this thing of kidnapping is becoming a pandemic in our country, and it's very important that we work together with law enforcement agencies to make sure that we curb this kind of criminality.
How is the family taking this?
Well, we have spoken to the parents. They are very distraught, and we are hoping that working together with communities, working together with police and other members of and other stakeholders, we will be able to help and salvage the situation and make sure that we bring this child back home.
Well, that is the spokesperson of the Education Department, Howard Ndaba, saying that there will be a prayer session in the evening at this very school, and I must indicate that this is a special needs school for those learners that have special needs. And we heard from the police that as the search is activated, of course, they will update us as the day comes, but we'll later on try to just find out how is the family doing, and also the driver, therefore, just to understand what has really occurred just from him, what he has told the police. But I must also indicate that has also shocked waves, and when it comes to the social media, where people now in Bloemfontein specifically, they are concerned, parents are concerned. Some comments were even saying that the parents are saying that even their children did mention that they were almost been abducted during the week and also last week. So, and they were mentioning, of course, the same vehicle that took Kamogelo. So we just have to understand from the police whether this is a serious syndicate that is ongoing in Bloemfontein. But residents, of course, now are concerned about these search activities. I must also indicate that in 2023, Lerato Masiu, who was fetched by two males who purported to be police officers. To date, she has not been found, and the family is still praying for, of course, her later return. And that's why I'm saying this has also reminded some people that are living in Bloemfontein of Lerato Masiu, who has since been missing until to date. It's back to you.
Aphumelele Mdlalane is our reporter monitoring that story for us. Thanks very much indeed.